Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Welcome to Inside Line Racing. Welcome to what is round number 4 or 5, depending on what one my brain said it was just then. I didn't write the title down. I forgot already. That's awkward. But we're here at beautiful Germany. It's the Nürburgring GP layout, and on a day which has seen happy days and happy penguins. It is, of course, a sad day as well. But nonetheless, we have a race on our hands, a race of nutrition, or attrition, should I say. They could be having their food as well, racing for who's going to get the last bit of pasta. But right now, they're not really liking that corner. That is turn number 4 at the at the Nürburgring, and quite a lot of drivers, of course, running very beautiful liveries as well. And you will notice, of course, quite a lot of them running a rest in peace Trek, of course. Sorry if I mispronounced the name. Not very good at mispronouncing the name. Or CPL Schumacher, of course, who tragically passed away, I must say. And we raise the condolences here at Inside Line Racing to all those who are affected by the tragedy. And nonetheless, we have what is going to be an interesting race. To be fair, a lot of drivers, all 13 and a bit of them, going to be chucking it around this beautiful track, and we're going to be finding who's going to be really the quickest today. Right now, Janu in P3, and he's been going up and down this season. He's warming the tyres up, driving the pink, green, and lovely silver as well. Livery ends the pit that's coming. His engineers, must say, Force India style. But in terms of the championship, it's going to be very wide open. So far, Casper leads by some 0.3 of a second then from Super Guy and Janu. Rinky Morris in P4 right now then, ahead of MK Bond. Renegade down there in P6 ahead of Shapel JTech in P8 ahead of Ollie in P9. 10th is Speed Knighton then. 11th is Speed Ray Racer, and Jack, whose head is probably gone just right now, like poor old Speed is, very much in the wall. Now, who's got to wonder in a race like this? It is going to be about an hour long, about 45 minutes. In comes Casper to settle on a new set of tyres, I imagine, and get ready to go for what is going to be the last probable lap. We've got 5 minutes to go in the session. That was recorded a few moments ago, so we're expecting the server to start probably about 20 minutes to the hour in game time, of course, which will be exactly 7 PM UK time, or 8 PM Dutch time, or Central European time, wherever you are in this beautiful giant globe we call the universe. But right now, Casper, Super Guy, Janu, that's your top 3. Further down the field, by the way, we've got Ollie coming to line here. He's improved a little bit. Cross the line, stays 8th. Improves, go down to 9th. For someone else improves, and let's see who that is. I think it might have been MK Bourne. He's currently up there as well. A few people still yet to set a lap time. Let's see what Speed Knighton can do. Cross the line. Where can he go? He stays 10th for the time being then. So, proving difficult this circuit. Remember, of course, 2 4 Mason laps here today as well for all your pleasures. Of course, one in memory of, well, you can obviously see Liverpool riding the rest in peace track, of course. And it's going to be an emotional day for the CPL guide. It's going to be an emotional day for quite a lot of drivers as well. But nonetheless, we've been finding out what they can really do around this circuit. It's a tricky little circuit, I must say. A lot of grinding left, right corners, especially down towards the middle sector. It's very easy to make a mistake down there. So, it's coming down the hill. This is coming towards what is the Schumacher S section of the circuit. We're on board with Rinky Morris right now. He's coming down to this happen. Tricky corner. It's a cambered in, of course. It's like the carousel, just a bit, well, that's like the carousel. And then you come up the hill. This is into the Michael Schumacher S, of course, named after Schumacher himself. Up the hill he comes. Nice and flat there almost for Rinky Morris. It didn't look like he lifted at all. They're down towards where we see many a car go off here. Vettel has gone off here a few times backwards. Common trend for Sebastian Vettel. Now down towards a corner name which I can never pronounce because it's all Germans and names, and I can't pronounce German names. Of course, there's a giant castle on your left there. You can just be able to see it if you look backwards down the straight. Coming down to the chicane now. We've seen plenty of takes on the different versions. The one that goes up a little more like that one, of course. Schumacher famously went over an 80 back there in the 95 season. But right now, chuck into the last couple of corners, into the BMW corner. Now to the line. Let's see, where can Rinky go? He's 6 tenths off of pole right now. Can he get himself up into 4th? Or 3rd at least, or the best. He's only 91,000 off the car ahead, though. So, Yano under pressure. Behind them, we've got MK Bourne across the line. Doesn't he improve? No, he doesn't. Stays there. Renegade can't improve either then. So, no one improving. So, I think it looks to me as qualified getting ready to end. We've just waiting for Jask to get on the circuit before we are underway here in ILR2. And now, this is the point of the season where you've got to look at seeing who's making mistakes. 1 minute to go. We've been given the call until the session starts. So, in just under 1 minute time, we'll be racing here in the Nürburgring GP layout for what is going to be an exciting Grand Prix. A lot of action, a lot of drama. I'm expecting to see mistakes throughout the race. That is always a possibility in these. Mistakes will happen. But where are they going to happen is the point. Casper across the line does improve. He goes 1.5 seconds up. What can Super Guy do? What can Yano do? He's not doing anything. His lap is all but over then. So it is all down. Right now then, 2, 2nd and probably 4th then to see what they can do on this grid. Can Super Guy upstage Casper then? He's got to find over a second to do it. That's going to be a tall order. Now he's coming down the hill then into this long little double right handle then. And the final started, so qualifying over. Casper is on pole position here today. We won't see if Supercar will get pole, but we know who is going to be starting on pole. And now we get ready for the grid, where will be 2 formation laps. And I've been told which formation lap to be quiet on. So I'll go quiet on probably the first one. But of course, all of this in memory of our dear friend Trek, who of course died just a few days ago. And now we are rolling on the formation lap. And do hold whilst we do a lap silence here at the Nürburgring. And now we return to what should be the second formation, but it seems right now they've decided to go a little bit early then. So I'm a bit confused about that one. We're going to have 2 formation laps, that I was told, but it seems we're underway and there's confusion going on everywhere. Speed right race has spun. Now I don't know what's happened here, but I was informed we would be having 2 formation laps, so something has gone amiss here, but nonetheless we're underway here. And Casper leads from Super Guy, from Yano in 3rd, Rinky Morris in 4th there. I'm completely confused what's happened here. MK Bourne in 5th, and I'm completely and utterly been thrown off guard there, but nonetheless. And yes, I have made a mistake there, so my apologies then, but nonetheless, we're underway completely then. And Casper leads from Super Guy, from Yanu, from Rinky, MK Bourne, Renegade, J-Tech, Shapel, then comes Speed, then comes Jack in P10 then. From Ollie and Y-Race, of course, made a bad mistake. He made a bad start. What's happened to him there? He was dropped right down the back of the field. We'll potentially have a look at that later on. But nonetheless, Casper leads then through Super Guy. Yana making a few positions up into the hairpin, into the chicane. I had a look at that. Couldn't do a lot about it, though. But Rengi, though, in P4. From MK Bourne in P5 then. So the beautiful, almost McLaren-esque livery, I must say. Absolutely adore the look of that livery right now. Nonetheless, is in P5. Behind him there, you've got a good battle here. J-Tech, Shapel, Jack, and Knighton having a battle here. Down towards the first couple of corners. Shapel going around the outside on the brakes. Can he do it? Runs himself out wide. The monster car there. And here comes the Speed Knighton then. Trying to go around the outside of 1. Might try and make 2. Can't do it right there. So he has to sail back right now as he come down the hill. In towards turn number 3 and 4. Getting a bit close there with 1. Oh, that must be J-Tech there. Getting very close. Jack off the road there on the outside. Tries to make it 3 abreast and down towards turn number 5. Can't do, has to back up. J-Tech now down into P10. Gets a nuts behind that as Ollie, who then nudges Jack. And it's all getting a bit messy right now at the start of this race. Crucially, though, Jack is in 9th position right now. He's challenging down Speed into the hairpin. But it is CPL Casper who leads the field away then. Here on lap number 2 of the Nürburgring. And it's crucial start for him. Super Guy in P2 right now from Yano in P3. So top 3 already starting to pull away. Then comes Rinky, MK Bourne, and Renegade. They're in P5 and 6. ILR Shapel and Speed Knighton. Ollie making up position there on Jack there. He's dropped down to 10th position right now. He's now behind, of course, Ollie. And now he's only just ahead of 1 car. But brilliant start, I must say, from Casper. He's already opened that gap up to over 1.5 seconds then from his teammates. Behind him, of course, here comes Yanu as well. A few cars making mistakes in the background there. MK Bourne had a bit of a wiggle on there coming down the hill. But nonetheless, got away with it and kept the car going in the way he needed to go. And that's the crucial thing as they come to the end of this lap. Getting behind, look behind. They've got a big scrap here. 1, 2, 3, 4 cars going down into the first couple of corners. And 1 car on the grass. That was Jack then getting a bit pushed out wide. And that's not what he wanted to see there. Getting a bit of argy-bargy there. But nonetheless, Speed Knighton having a look. Trying to find any position. Anywhere he can go. Has a look on the outside line there. Let's see, can Renegade cover the inside line? Can he get the cut back? Gets a wiggle on there. Goes through him ever so slightly. Now they come down the hill. Look behind still. They're going 1, 2, 3 abreast there nearly in the background. As Jack under pressure, I think, has been overtaken again. He's going backwards in this race. So, rather struggling right now. He's only in P10 though, so he's kept the same position, but everyone around him overtaking him and making mistakes. Race has come back into this as well, by the way. He's recovered extremely quickly. I'm wondering if boost's been put on or something there, because he recovered awfully quickly. So incredible pace from him here. Jack under pressure up towards Schumacher rest. They're not going to go around the outside. Jack takes to the grass, and that'll be a slowdown penalty there, I'm afraid, I think there. But nonetheless, he's going to get away with it right now. As oh, never mind. He gets tapped. And that is why racer off the road again. So they're all making mistakes at the beginning of this race. It's rather interesting. Now down the hill into what is going to be turn number 15, I think it is. And Ollie makes a mistake. Up the inside goes Jack on Renegade. Gets position done. Then down towards the hairpin. 1 car off somewhere there. And I think that might as well have been Speed. Yes, it is. Meanwhile, though, great battle for 7th. Look at them all battling right now. Incredible pace right now. In the background, you can see them all slithering and sliding out into the toe, out of the slipstream. They're all pulling to the left, into the inside lines then. Down towards the first couple of corners. Round the outside goes Ollie. Can he pull the move off? Yes, he can pull the move off. Then gets one car, gets two cars. Jack into PA right now, so Jack's making up a few positions as well. Up front, though, it is Casper dominating the start here at the Nürburgring. Super Guy lagging behind that. MK Bond, good start for him right now. He's in lap 5. 20 and a bit laps to go then. And he's in third right now from Rinky. And Yanu Shapel from Jack now to P7. He's making a stonking start and coming through the field. Just to say that, off he goes into the gravel. And now they're free abreast. What's out, boys? Down towards the hairpin. That's the inside line for J-Tech. Then can you get their position? Jack there, forced to go around the outside. Luckily, the ghosting system deciding I'll have a bit of that. And now Jack is still in the middle. This is all getting a bit problematic here. And they all somehow survive. No, they don't, because it's all gone wrong in the background, I think. And I think one car off the road, not sure who it is. It might be Renegade. Yes, it is Renegade. Rye Racer getting involved in this as well. He tries to make up a few positions in this battle. This is great racing, I must say. But currently, Ollie, Jack, and there they are. And then behind him, here comes J-Tech then going around the outside, down towards the chicane. Then on the brakes, Jack later on the brakes though. And Rye Racer even later on the brakes. In fact, completely penetrates the rear end of J-Tech there. That is not how J-Tech really wanted that one to be inserted by the rear end of the front of the car. Nonetheless, though, great battling. Renegade getting covered as well. And clearly some bit distracted, of course, in this race, of course. But nonetheless, we're going to carry on. J-Tech coming to the inside line. Rye Racer on the grass, nearly there. Has to back off of it there. Bit of contact down towards turn number 1. And they're still battling together here. Down towards turn number 2. Around the outside, J-Tech has position done there. Nice and easy now. Be careful. Don't make contact. Ollie. Oh dear. Well, you've gone and cursed it now, haven't you, Sonny Jim? He's going to go back up the inside, squeezing wide. Oh dear, my dear God. Oh God. Oh no. That's all gone wrong. J-Tech's gone spinning. That isn't very good. And, well, I've gone and cursed that one. We'll have a look at your race leader. There's Casper. He's doing good. He's leading this race from Super Guy. Over, what, 3.5 seconds in lap 6 right now. Good start. Yanu, Shapel, MK Bourne is MK not on the circuit. That has not gone well, Sonny Jim. And he's going to be overtaken by a few cars there. He's down to what? At 11th position. And it's gone from bad to worse. Meanwhile, Jack's put himself back up to P8. And a Night Nose back up to P9, having a challenge on P8 there. Coming down towards the back of the circuit, towards the last couple of corners. And you can see that one car miles ahead. That is your race leader, Casper. Absolutely flying in the opening stage of this race. As Speed Knighton has a look up the inside, then down towards the chicane. Jack goes around the outside. He goes off the circuit, though. He'll have to get the position back up to Rye Racer. And oh dear, as Knighton gets all out of shape there. And now we've got MK Bourne having a look around the outside. And they're all getting argy-bargy. Renegade's back up to P8. What is going on in this midfield, I must say? Dear Lord, it's all going on mental. Down the straight, in towards turn number 1. Night turn up the inside. One car up the inside. Renegade's gone round. And they're all just about surviving. No, they're not. Jack's been hit. It's all going horribly wrong in the background. This is like Dodgems right now, I must say, down the back. And it's getting a little bit interesting right now. But nonetheless, though, they're keeping themselves out of major incidents. And that's good. Jack there having under pressure. Renegade around the outside. That gets the job done. Great stuff there. Jack, though, comes back round the outside of him. So, never mind then. He doesn't got their position so far. He dropped one again. Jack doing a good job there in P7 in this motor race. From Renegade, MK Bourne in 9th. J-Tech down in 10th position. He's had a shocker of a start of this race. So is Speed Knight. And Rye Racer looks to be in even more trouble. He might have an issue here. It is Casper from Rinky. And where, I'm wondering, has Super Guy gone? He's down in 4th. Now, what has happened to him, I'm wondering there. He's made a mistake somewhere on the second. Renegade covering the inside behind then as he comes down towards the chicane. Oh dear. And there he goes off the road. I think Renegade rather renegaded that one, and he's been absolutely mullered. And let's have a look at that one, I think we will. As we now go and see what happened to poor Renegade. Then on board we go, and he got on the curb down towards the corner. Then he seems to have got hit or something there because he spun pirouetting through 360 degrees. That is not what he wanted. Renegade slowing down the straight. But it's Ricky Morris now leading. Super Guy's made a mistake as well. My goodness me, what is going on in this race? They're all making mistakes here. Oh, there's more problems there, and there's a problem there for one of the other cars. I think someone spun. I don't know who it was, but it must have been one of the green cars. It might have been Shapel. Super Guy back down the inside, squeezes off round the outside. Can he hold the move? Yes, he can. Long way around. Super Guy covers it, but Yanu through. More problems on the back. It's all going horribly bad to watch for one of the cars. Major problems left. Two cars come in the pit lane meanwhile. But it's Ricky Morris leading here in Germany. Super Guy in P2. And then behind them, this is the crucial thing, Yanu in P3. And P3 challenging here for P2. Now, he just needs to make the position for it. He does not need to make a mistake. Around the outside, he thinks of it. Can't do it, though. Now they've got this long straight, and of course, this is down towards the chicane, where the north side becomes down the inside. Oh my goodness me, how do they not touch there? Super Guy covering still. Yanu trying around the outside. Can't do it. Ollie spun. It's gone bad for Ollie. Ollie's dropped it on the curb then. And, well, that's not, again, problems here in the Nürburgring. What is causing all these spins here in the opening stage of this race? This is absolutely proving to be a bonkers of a start. Here comes Yanu, like, trying to have a look up the inside. Late on the brakes. Backs out of it, then down towards turn number 1. Can't figure the brakes there. He's not strong enough to try up the inside. Now he gets a wiggle on the exit. Now down the hill again then, and he's still in third position. Okay, Bob, just sitting back as well. He's having a look as well as he comes down towards the back of the first sector and through the end to the second. Okay, Bond doing good. One car again having another mistake then. So a lot of mistakes in this race, I must say. They're all struggling on grips. With the chicanes, of course, around this circuit. Probably very evil, and the fact they are evil. I know I'm evil, but the chicanes on this circuit are just diabolically evil. They're just, you go on them, and you die. Just like that. Boom goes the Dynamite. Jackson P5. Where's he come from, I must say? He's currently in 5th. This is a great start for him. Never mind, he's now in 6th. As there goes Ollie through and past. Now up to P5 for Ollie. Jack now slips back down to P6. Renegade in P7 right now, sitting back from Speed Knighton. Casper has come in the pit lane, I believe, then, as well as J-Tech, Shapel, and Ry Racer. All of those three have come in the pit lane. But it's crucially Renegade, who is currently going to be the one to look out for. But it's Rinky right now who's leading this race and coming in. Imagine we're going to be seeing Super Guy in as well. It'll be very audacious to stay up. Well, normally when I say that, they do the opposite. So, well, I mean, he's stayed out, of course he has. Everyone else, though, I'm presuming, has come in the pit lane, apart from Jack. So Jack there, sticking with the leader here today. Now, we've got cars in the pit lane. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. A lot of them there down towards the first couple of corners. Super Guy, though, in the lead here today at the beautiful Nürburgring in the fantastic memorial livery. Leading from Jack, of course, who's running his simplistic design, of course, all in memory of CPL Schumacher. Casper in P3. He's doing a good job right now and going slowly. Now I'm wondering, has he got an issue right now? Because he is going a little bit slower in this race. And that is saying, Jack, you've ruined the race. So something has gone amiss. Now I'm wondering what has happened here. Has there been an issue that we are not aware of in the lobby? But nonetheless, something's not gone well there. Rinky and J-Tech battling together. Renegade as well in P6 from MK Bourne. Yanu in P8. Ollie in P9. Shapel in P10. Ry Racer and Speed Knighton in P12. Right down the back. It's Casper right now who's got the quick slap of this race. In terms of fuel load, they're all running very low. Super Guy going to be coming in the pit lane this lap. I presume so is second position. Yes, he is. Third place there. As your leader of this race, Casper right now doing a brilliant job. And I honestly feel right now that boost is on because, well, the leader is got a massive lead right now once the other guys come in the pit lane. And there in comes Jack and Super Guy then. So Jack technically leads this race for 0.1 of a second, but now Casper leads this race again. I think, you know, that boost's been put on because how quick the leader caught then and how quick he's pulled away from the rest of the field, either that or some Houdini stuff's going on here, and these guys are battling like the end of the world. I'm wondering where Jack's going to come out in all this, by the way, because he's going to be right in the thick of the action. He's going to come out, I think, in 4th position, you know. Let's see, he'll be very close then down with the rest of the field. If he releases now, he should come out just within these guys. He's going to come out now then. He's going to come out just behind them. I think just in the middle of them. Yes, he is then. So just behind this gaggle of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars. It's down from 4th down to what, about 10th position? Is that, yeah, about 10th, 11th position. Great scrap here. Jack down in last. Right race to that. They're all together. What is this? This is absolutely incredible. There's lag going on as well. We have some 15 laps to go here in the Nürburgring. And up front it's Casper leading from Rinky Morris in P2. J-Tech in P3 right now. Super Guy in P number 4. Renegade is in P5. Ahead of Ollie, battling away with Shaper there. He's thinking, have a look up the inside. There, thought that towards the hairpin. Out the inside he goes down on his fellow car, and I think he's gone off the road. One of them has, at least. It's going a bit sideways. Ollie, yes, made a mistake there. As they now come up the hill, up the Schumacher rest now for lap 11. But Grass getting kicked up there as well. And a bit of argy-bargy. Down towards the goal now. Down there as off goes MK Bourne. They're all getting rather close right now. This is some great battling. Oh no! MK Bourne has gone off the road. I've got a cough in my throat. As MK Bourne has dropped it, my voice has fallen off. But it's Casper leading by some 8.5 seconds. Behind them, J-Tech and Rinky Morris. They're currently at P2 and 3. Good race, good positioning from them. Sorry, my words are getting mixed up here. Voice is a bit sore. 10 seconds. Rinky right now leading this race. Oh, sorry, Casper leading this race. From Rinky in P2, J-Tech in P3, Super Guy P4 ahead of Renegade, Ollie, Yano, MK Bourne, Jack, Ry Racer, Kington. They're all just basically in a big sandwich right now. And this is what we like to see. Racing with what's 13 and a bit laps to go of this 13 lap Grand Prix we have left of the 25 that started. We're on 12 of them. That means 12 and a bit each to go. 13 if you're counting it, but possibly 14. Who knows, really? But right now, MK Bourne trying to look up the inside there. Yanu. Renegade under pressure right now from Super Guy. Then down towards the corner around the outside of Super Guy. Go the long way around. Yes, he does. Right the long way around. Beautiful stuff there, my friend. Up front, the gap closing down now to 7.5. Rinky Morris starting to catch. But great racing down the middle of the pack. Here comes Renegade battling up the inside. Over up the inside. There, thought about there. Now gets the car back down. Super Guy got a bad exit there. Got on the curbs. And Renegade now through up to P4. And this is a great race for him. This is good stuff. As Renegade in P4. Super Guy in P number 5. Ollie in P6 right now. And up the inside again comes Super Guy then. Down on the brakes, down towards turn 1. Has he got the car stopped? Yes, he has. Where there has Ollie come from? Well, Ollie's in this now as well. I think boost is on. Surely there is, because look how close this fielder. I've never seen this before in a long, long time. I'm sorry, my voice isn't rivet right now, but what you can say is great scrap here for what is P4 in this motor race. Super Guy, Ollie, Renegade, Jack, Speed Knighton, they're all together here. Down the corner, down the straight, they all come then. And who's it going to be then? Down towards the back of the circuit. Up the inside there, Jack now into P7. He holds the line. But there, MK Bourne has a look up the inside. Now Speed Knighton has a look up the inside of Jack. Jack's gone wide. Has he got the position through up the hill? Be careful, has to back off there. No way through. Round the outside. Thinks about it though. His MK Bourne has a little look. Now he gets a bit of tank step and they're up the top of the hill. Renegade's having a look up the inside of Ollie. Ollie's now under pressure then. Down the hill they come. MK Bourne's been knocked off by Shapel there. Shapel's been knocked off by MK Bourne. MK Bourne's now off the road. He spins the car into Shapel. Shapel's got away with it though, and that just about worked for him. Here comes Jack having a look on the inside of one car. Might have a look on the inside of two. No, he has to back off shortly. No, he has up the inside. The ghosting system says otherwise, and lucky for him, that happened. And he's still battling away a volley there. He's trying to have a look on the outside. And this is great scrapping right now for P5 in this motor race there. Speed Knighting gets forced out a little bit wide there into the last corner. Spins almost into the middle of the field there. Just about they got away with that one. And they're being very cautious now down towards number one. No, they're not being cautious down to number one because they've all crashed into each other. And they almost crashed into each other again. Luckily for everyone, ghosting is on. Because otherwise that would have been an absolutely monumental accident there. Lap 14, 25, great scrap going on here for what is P8765, all the way down to what, P11, P12, P13 in this race. It is absolutely crazy stuff. Here comes Yano up the inside. Has he got the position right, Racer? Has a look back up the inside. Can he get that position through? No, he cannot. But oh dear goodness me, that's all the 4 wide down the straight. Oh God, they're all colliding. Are they going to get away with it? Yes, they are going to get away with it. No, they're not going to get away with it. Are they going to get away with it? No, they're not. Oh God. And somehow this is just going for, oh, it's all on the grass. This is carnage. What is going on here up the hill? Oh, someone's died in the background. A horrible accident for one of the cars. It's a green car in the wall. Yano having a look up the inside. This is just carnage. What is this? They're all ghosting inside each other. This is one car's in the gravel. This is getting a bit messy right now. Yano in P8. Casper's in the pit lane. MK Bourne's in P7. My voice is going to go at this rate, and I hope it doesn't because I've got to stream after this, and, well, it's going to be fun. MK Bourne's in P6 now. This is carnage. Absolute carnage. I've not seen this before for a long, long time, and, well, MK Bourne, P5. Right now, yellow flag's flying. Casper's in P3. He's ahead of all these guys, and he's made 2 pit stops now. Jask's in P5, I must say, as well. Well, never mind. MK Bourne's been dive bombed from the motherland, and MK Bourne's crashed into Jack. And there is everything around the outside. Gets forced wide. Yano through. MK Bourne as well. And this is the section of the race where we just calm down a little bit. Don't get too excited. Like I said, Lanny is going to have a battle here with Ollie around the outside. Can he do a long way around? It'd be brave stuff there. Around the outside there, down towards the hairpin. Has to back off. Gabon has got the inside. 11 laps to go. And in the gravel actually, now has gone Yano. And Gabon down the inside up the Schumacher S. Oh, no, 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 no. That is not what you want to do in the Schumacher S. MK Bourne's gone off to Narnia down there. And, well, that, I must say, now he's in the gravel again. MK Bourne, dear God. Oh, Yanu's gone and crashed into him nearly as well. Luckily, the ghosting is off. Ollie is left. He's a bit frustrated, I think, after that one. That was not how MK Bourne foretold that corner. J-Tech in the pit lane. Casper in P2 right now in this race doing a stellar job, I must say. Oh, just keeping the car, doing what he needs to do. Lap 16 of 25. Casper right now, P2 in this motor race. Leading it, though, is Renki and Morris. Super guy in P3 right now, and Jack in P4, so, doing a good job right now. Behind them there, Speed Knighton from MK Bourne. J-Tech in P8. Yano in P7. Renegade in P9. Ray Racer in P10. Chapel is in P11 right now, but right now we're looking at the battle here for P5 downwards, and it's the great scrap going on between Speed Knighton, MK Bourne, Yano and J-Tech as well. This is what I call carnage in a nutshell, and what other people might call some very close racing, I might call a bit of dodgems for some as well. But right now it is the CPL Casper, of course, a very emotional day right now for the CPL team, and Right now, P2 is leading this race, counting on Ricky Morris pit. So, it's looking like an emotional day might be potentially in the office. And for whole hope, for once, I hope I don't curse him, because this will be a bittersweet moment. If he does do it, he's got some 9 laps to go, and we're still waiting for the leader to come in, of course. In terms of fuel, he is coming in the next lap. And I'm not sure if he should be able to make it. So, to the end of this race, should be very close. Casper should be able to do it, though. So, it's looking good. Super Guy in P3 right now. Jack somehow is in P4. I don't know how he's in P4, but he is in P4. And might call some aliens on that one after this one. But great stuff there. MK Born in 5th. And do apologies there, I have a lump in my throat right now, but Yano in P6, JTech in P7, Renegade in 8th. No Fry Racer right now, he's dropping back a little bit. Is Rinky leading? Casper is still in P2. Sorry about that, but Ricky in P2 right now, and Casper leading this field away then right now. We're on lap 18, coming onto lap 19 next time around. Super Guy right now, P3. He's doing a good job right now. MK Born in the pits now. He's in P number pit lane. Renegade down it is now in P5, so it's counting when everyone else comes out the pits, but 12 seconds right now. Casper's got them from Super Guy. He's got a 1 second lead over Jack right now. I think it's going to the end of this race. Well, this will be the Jack's first podium if, and a big if, he does finish in the position he is now. This will be the first podium for, I don't know how many years, but probably about naught, because I'm pretty certain he had a podium not too long ago. But nonetheless, he's doing a good job right now. He is currently in 3rd, though I do say that. He's got J-Tech, Rinky, Renegade, Yanu closing up in like a ballistic missile coming from North Korea. But right now, down towards the bottom of the circuit right now. Jack there currently coming through. Nice and gentle right at him. Doesn't go too wide there. Ross, be careful. Doesn't make too many mistakes in the beginning of this race. Meanwhile, though, up front, Casper, 18 of 25. Of course, remember, though, and we have said this before, this is an emotional day for the CPL team. An emotional day for all of us here. And certainly for some drivers, of course, they've been shaken, stirred, put upside down. They're emotional. They're going to be making mistakes. That's why we've seen so many mistakes there. They're all in utter shock, of course. But right now, it is Casper leading this race. Super Guy right now in P2. J-Tech in P3 from Jack in P number 4. There is Rinky. Renegade, Rai Racer, Yanu and Speed Knighton in P9. Shapel in P11, the last car in this race so far. MK Ball, meanwhile, currently down in P10. He's gone from bad to worse, but he's now over 20 seconds. Yes, you heard me correct. 20 seconds. Nearly, your leader is leading. Okay, maybe it's 16 and a bit, but it's nearly 20. It's closer to 15, but we're going to round it up to 20 because I'm difficult. And, well, he's gone off the road. Well, never mind. Well, it's now longer. No, he's actually improved these. Opened a gap of the spike going off. And Super Guy's under pressure. Where's Jack gone? Oh my dear God, there's been a horrible crash nearly there. Super Guy, it's superly not nice there. That was super naughty. Dear oh dear. And it is though, a finish 1-2. The Netherlands have tried to kill the finish before the finish line. But somehow, JT got through that. That almost was a bit too close there. That was a bit unnecessary there, in my opinion there. Covered him off very much, and well, I've got him really cursed Jack, haven't I? He's going down the field like a stone in water. Or other fluorable fluids. But right now, it's still Casper, 17 and a bit seconds from J2. He's now going to try and close, but I think right now, it's currently a good result for the Finnish drivers. They're 1 and 2 from the Dutchman in 3 and 4. Then comes the Brits in 5th and 6th. Then comes the Netherlands. He's going to try and ruin that Brits day. It's going to go up the inside. Have a look up the inside. They're down towards the corner. Jack's off the road. Ray Race is off the road. They're all off the road. And I think Jack might not be happy about that one. Ray Race a bit of a dive bomb there. And he's colliding with Yanni right now. So, wow. I mean, this is just problems everywhere, isn't it? I mean, there's lots of drama, lots of action here down the straight. That number 20 of 25. That means there's 6 and a bit laps to go. And here comes Ray Race. He's not going to make the corner. He's going to have to back off there. He's going to crash into Yanu. Then if he's not too careful, or he's going to spin down towards number 1. One way or the other, he's gone for a little bit of a spin. Super Guy right now, back into P3 right now. But JJ now trying to close up your leader. But unless Casper has an issue. And remember, he is running. He should make it to the end. He's got probably just over 6 laps to fill. He should easily make it to the end of this race. He's got 19 seconds from JTech. So unless something simply catastrophic happens to him, I presume no issues for him right now. But it's Rinky in P3, Super Guy in P4, and Renegade doing a good job right now in P number 5. I've gone Scottish for some reason. I don't know what happened there, but nonetheless, MK Bourne right now is in and someone's off the road, but they're now ahead of that car. That's why Racer is off the road again. What is causing these issues here in the Nürburgring? I don't think they like this circuit too much. You know, they're going off everywhere. But the champ is certainly here. And the spirit is with this man. And he's doing a stellar job. 4 laps to go for CPL Casper on this emotional day. J-Tech is second. Rinky third. Super Guy there. And look at the scrap. This is the one we're talking about. All this carnage going on from about 4th down. As MK Bourne gets a little bit out of shape there. Yannick Super Guy is having issues right now. He's really dropping back down this field. He is not having the best of days right now. It's almost the end of days for him. And now in the slipstream, down towards turn number 1. Can he sling right round the outside? Let's see. Long way around. Late on the brake. Super Guy dive up the inside. Bit of contact there down towards turn number 1. But he gets away with it. And now coming through again back up the inside line here. And do apologise for my voice there. I'm just preserving it a little bit right now. But Super Guy right now in P6. MK Bourne around the outside there. He's in P7. Now in P6. And off the road. And you be careful he doesn't spin off the circuit eve. Oh, God. Well, I caught it. They've caught it somehow. I don't know how. How have they done that? I don't know. Nürburgring straight lines. I've done it again. I've seen one car crash in a straight line before on the Nürburgring. It's happened again. And Super Guy and MK Bourne almost come to catastrophic blows. Casper, 20 seconds up the road. He's opening away. He's got the gap right now. So you're taking P2, covering oil. Behind them, Rinky Morris. And then comes this battle. MK Bourne, Speed Knighton, Renegade Yanu Super Guy. They're all together. And this is where we need to be careful. This is where we don't need to make silly mistakes, boys. Do not crash into each other. Under no circumstances do you want to crash. Because it's not good crashing. You're not meant to crash in races. You're meant to not crash. And that's good not to crash. MK Bourne, though, he's currently in 4th position. He's doing a good job right now of somehow holding this, well, cluster. We'll just say it's a cluster of cars. There's another word after the cluster, but we're just going to say it's a bit of a cluster right now. There's still 4 abreast in the background. Guys, calm down. Oh, this is not going to end well in the background there. Can we switch to that camera game? Somehow, somewhere. Yes, they are. They're inside each other. And this is definitely going to be very close down towards the hairpin. Up the inside, Super Guy has been super nerfed off the road. We're on lap 22 of 23. Your leader, meanwhile, is coming through the chicane. He leads by about 10,000 years. He's not got much fuel left though. But he should make it to the end. Nonetheless, JTech Rinky right now. And this is turning into a great scrap of this race. Great action throughout the field. So it's coming to the end of it now. Lap 22 of 25. And keep on right now in P4. Up front though, Casper, JTech, Rinky, and they've crashed again in a straight line. Oh my god! That isn't good. Don't do that. Oh, they're gonna crash again. They've come down towards turn 1. They have crashed again. They've crashed in a straight line, and this is really upstarting one person who's crashed in a straight line. This is carnage. What is this down towards turn number 3? Well, Rye Race has gone off to Narnia down there. That isn't what he wants to see. Well, that's a bit too close there. They somehow still yet again get away with it. They're squeezing each other in the wall. Jack's just sitting there like pondering thoughtfully emojis. What is going on in front of him right now? I'm simply sorry about this one, but this is absolutely carnage. They're 3 abreast down towards the hairpin. Yanu and Renegade just about get away with it though. Well, never mind, they collide. And this is a race of emotions. Raw emotions you're seeing here. Yanu, still though, Christy for him, is in that position where he needs to be. And well, you've got to wonder if he can finish where he is right now. He's on all course for a fantastic position, a fantastic finish to the race. He's currently going through Jack right now. And Jack right now rather not be penetrated by the other car. And Yanu right now, the Finnish driver, rather molds his sympathy there, and they're all going off the road, and this ghosting system is rather saving the day right now. We're on lap 24 for your leader. CPL Casper leads this race by a comfortable margin. Down the back straight we come again. Then one car not moving, might say, coming in the pit lane, around the pit lane at Shaples! As they all come down towards turn number 1, then they're all just getting away with it. This is great scrapping here, Super Guy. Crucially though, in P6 of all the layers, and might be in P5 in a second. There, now he's in P5. No, he's back in P6. Never mind. This is carnage. Utterly carnage. Here today for what is a race of attrition, a race of madness, and there is a race of going off the road for Renegade. As he's gone off, down they come then towards the last couple of corners to start what is going to be the last lap for your leader. That is Casper right now. CPL Casper on an emotional roller coaster of a ride right now. 22-second lead, dominating here today in good old Nürburgring. And he rounds the last corner then to start the final lap. A lap that is going to be in the history books for the most probably dominated victory I've seen in a long, long time. He's running low on fuel, low on tyres, but he leads by over half a minute. Rinky in second, JTech in third. MK Bourne in fourth, and doing a good job right now from Jack, Yanu, Rye Racer, and the rest of the guys coming through as well at the back of the circuit. But here's Casper right now, we're keeping all our eyes on. And we'll not be the F1 race direction. We'll have a look at this battle right now, because for a few moments' time, as he comes to the back of the circuit, as here, Jack under pressure right now from Knight, under pressure from Yanu, who's having a look at the inside, and they're all going off the road. Have they got away with it? They got away with it there, just about. Though Yanu, unfortunately, the heavy loser, I must say, of this race. He's dropped himself right down the back of this group. The last thing he wanted to do. Reiki and JTech getting closer. 2 seconds separate them right now, but it is your leader. And a day that no one will forget. A day that will live in history books for all the right reasons. Immortalised in the history books. And a tribute to CPL. Here comes then Casper. He's going to take it nice and slowly. And you can feel the raw emotion. I think he's run out of fuel, actually. He has run out of fuel, I fear. Although he's going slowly, but he's nonetheless going to cruise to the line then. CPL Casper. Is he going to make it to the line? He is. He's going to cross it very slowly. And CPL Casper wins here in the Nürburgring on an emotional day. A very, very emotional day. Rinky Morris in P2. J-Tech in P3. MK Bourne in P number 4. Jack's going to finish in P number 5 there. Behind them, Super Guy, Renegade, Knight, Yanu is going to finish in P9. And Rye Racer will finish in P10. For what is going to be a crazy, crazy race here in the Nürburgring. A race that, well and truly, is very, very emotional. Casper, CPL Casper, wins for CPL then on what is their darkest day, I must say, and the most immortalised victory and deserved victory, I must say, in the history of anything right now. He wins here in Nürburgring. And I must just say, absolutely stellar. Led from start to finish. But on that note, before I start pondering a lot of thoughts, thank you for joining us today in this emotional race. We'll see you next week. From Inside Line Racing, I've been Evil with my half a voice. Until next time, goodbye.